Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am at my uncle's house, and he has a leaf blower that I thought was fixed previously. Last time I worked on it, I found the air filter was plugged like completely solid. So I put an air filter on it, or actually took the air filter out, and it ran great, so he put an air filter on it. And now it basically runs for maybe like 5 minutes or so, runs pretty good, and then it just starts to fall on its face again. Pretty much the same thing it did before. So it's probably something in the carburetor. Maybe it's not getting enough fuel. Interesting that it runs good for a little while. Maybe it's just because when it's cool it runs better, when it warms up it doesn't. But today we are going to dig into the carburetor and see if we can find what the problem is. Hopefully get it running right. So let's dig into it. Alright, so we got the carburetor off of here. It's pretty dirty, but hopefully just on the outside. But we had to pull with that the plate that mounts to the engine, because these bolts that go through here, they're just a little bit too long when it's in there to pull the carburetor off. So pulled that whole plate off. But you know what? The gaskets look to be in good shape. So I think we can put it back together as is. But let's get this guy cleaned up and cleaned out and see if it'll run better. So I'm just gonna hose it down with some brake cleaner. Try to get some of this grime off.
Do you need a toothbrush? I got one in the house.
No, maybe some towels. I mean, yeah, toothbrush would be okay too.
Alright.
Your own toothbrush
You're
or
on
Carol's?
Carol's.
So we're pulling apart the carburetor here, and so far everything looks okay. Other than being just a little bit grimy, there's not like a plugged passage or you know, someplace that air can't breathe through. So I'm going to put this side back together, take the other side apart,
Doing a close-up.
and see if we can find why it's not running. Because last time I had it, when I pulled the air filter off, I tweaked it. I tuned the fuel screws on it to get it to run as good as I could at idle and off idle. So if everything looks good, we can play with those some more. But it's it's always satisfying to find something that's plugged up and clean it out, or something that a line that's broken and leaking, or so we'll go through everything and see if that's the case. It's possible also that it may have like a bad reed valve, since it's a two-stroke, but usually that wouldn't be a hot only kind of a problem. So anyhow, we will keep on digging into it and see if we can find why it's not running right. Took the carburetor apart, cleaned out all the passages. Didn't really find anything, kind of a smoking gun of what the problem is, but there was a couple passages that maybe had a little bit of grime in them. And all that I do is take some electrical wire and start combining strands together until feels like it's cleaning stuff out, run it through the ports. That's usually pretty effective. It's a cheap way to do it. So now, just cleaning some stuff up so we can start putting this carburetor back on there, and cross our fingers that it's going to run better. So we will see, and we'll tune it a little bit, play with it, and if it still doesn't run right, then either it's maybe just needs a new carburetor entirely, because there's something that we can't get to, you know, some hidden ports in there or something. Or maybe it has a problem with the reed valve. So,
Which we can't get to.
well, we can. It's a pain, but we'll see. Hopefully it just runs good when we get it back together.
Okay, go.
Alright, so now we're gonna put this carburetor back into its home here. Hopefully. You know, these small engines are fairly simple, but sometimes it's a fight trying to get access to the area where things belong. Get that screw started. Maybe. Come on, get in there.
I've got an extension that's on a flex.
Yeah, some kind of a flex driver thing.
I don't know if it fits. That's quarter-inch stuff.
Yeah. Half this fight is just getting access to get it started. Oh, there we go. She started. Alright, let me trade places with you and work on the other one on the back side with less access.
I can probably pause it now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're...
Alright, so she's back together and we are going to give her a rip. And I'm standing by with a screwdriver in case you gotta adjust some things.
See, this does the same thing.
Is it idle? Sounds like an idle's good.
What's that squeal? Oh, maybe it's because that...
Yeah, because you don't have the end on it. Is it responding good when you pull the throttle? Seems to be.
Better. Let me walk around the house. I'll put that and let it warm up a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Where's that other end? Oh.
Oh,
Well, I guess I can set it down now.
why did it stall?
I don't know.
Does that mean you got to twink the...
It shouldn't, but we'll see.
Can you hear the difference?
Are you holding the button all the way? And it's just going up and down?
Yeah, I'm holding the button all the way.
Well,
You want to try to
yeah,
turn it?
she's yeah, we need to give her some more gas or something here.
Want it on?
I'll move your hand for. Yeah, fire it up. We'll figure out which one is the.
That's a better high end.
Let it idle. Okay. Let's see here. Just let it idle. Alright, start it up again. Just let it idle. one doesn't like that. Give her a rip again.
That sounds better. That sounds better. It's not fluctuating at high end. Let me go do this.
All right. Will it idle? Let it idle. Sounds pretty good.
It's steady like it was when you set it.
Good throttle response. All right, well I think we got that one fixed. It sounds like it's idling good. And good throttle response is staying running. So I guess we'll give it a few minutes and let it warm up, make sure it still runs okay, but I think we got it.
What are you recording?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Nice.
Just wanted to do that.